Welcome to my video presentation for Erasing the Mask assignment for the affirmation board. First, let me start by saying I am Tandra Poetic Sense Mosley, and this truly has been a journey for me. If you do not get a chance to take the entire workshop, which, oh my God, I hope that you do, but if you don't, do yourself a favor and at least do an affirmation board. It just so happened that while I was working on this assignment, it came at the time that I was already doing my personal spiritual journey, which is a 21-day fast. And oh my God, this has been truly amazing for me. The assignment was to use construction paper, pick two colors at least, and to use old magazines. I could not find magazines anywhere. I ended up having to scrap up old sales papers and stuff like that around the house. I literally rummaged through the trash, picking out papers for me to be able to put this board together. Even that part was just so like, wow, this is really, really amazing, because what is one man's junk, or shall I say trash, is someone else's treasure. And these words actually became treasures for me. As well as I didn't use construction paper. I actually decided to use fabric versus paper, and fabric symbolizing the fabric of your life, the fabric that creates your spirit, mind, soul, and body, the tapestry, the work of interwoven those things. So I decided to use the fabric. How about I just take you to my board? Right. Okay, I'm trying to get you a good angle of my board. I don't have it actually posted up on a wall or anything like that. I actually have it in the kitchen on the table. One of my favorite places to be is in the kitchen. So here's my board. Let's see if I can get you a little bit closer so you can see what's on it. I actually didn't have intentions of using that size photo. However, because I wasn't able to go out and get it done, I had it done, and so they printed out on the 8.5 by 11 photo, which, well, it is what it is. So you work with what's working. The peacock, you can see the feathers of that side and the other side, as well as the trimming and the two shades of purple. Okay, so first, let me talk about the two shades of purple. I chose the color purple because purple within itself represents royalty. But I chose the two shades of purple to actually represent the journey in between, which is the words that's actually on the board. Of course, from light to dark, or from dark to light, whichever way, which is why it's actually done in the plaid versus just being one solid color on one side and and a solid color on the other. I chose to do it in the blocking because of the fact that there are some areas that are lit already, and then there are some areas that are still in darkness. So there is a transformation, as well as there are some things that are actually being left, and there are some things that are actually being pulled out. So that's one of the reasons for those colors. As well as the shades of purple within itself. You have the color of the royal purple, representing royalty, nobility, as well as the lilac, and which is nobility, and also there's a peace, there's a calming. Purple within itself is a calming color, as well as it being one of the top colors in the chakras. Um, I'm trying to. Up, I'm already over my 5 minute time period. So let me just hit this and make it quick. I chose the peacocks because the peacock symbolizes vision, royalty, spirituality, awakening, guidance, protection, watchfulness, as well as embracing self. And let's see. Oh, one of the things too about the fabric that I chose, the reason that I chose the felt was because of the fact that felt is a color that felt, I'm sorry, is a material that is actually it is the first known fabric that was ever used. And it has durability. There is a process of creating the felt, which is it being pressed, being interwoven, it's being meshed together. The temperatures that's used, that makes it what it is and gives it the durability that it has. Felt was it's a fabric that is used for so many different things, for clothing, for arts and crafts. It's even used to build a tent, bring shelter. So that was why I decided to use the fabric felt. Um, there are 5 stones. My reasoning for using the 5 stones is because of thinking about the storyline of David and Goliath, how David used 5 smooth stones in order to actually bring his giant down. And it only took one, although he chose 5 in order to fight Goliath, but he only used one to actually bring his giant down. So that mindset, and it's bordered around the picture of me because that is my safety net. That is the weapon that I use in front of me, behind me, before me, after me, surrounding me. Those are my weapons of choice to slay my Goliath. Let's see, did I miss anything? Oh, yeah, and the other thing about the peacock too is that it is also said that in one of the cultures that the peacock's tail, that the eyes that around the peacock tails represent the eyes of the stars. Some of my words, I'm not going to get through all of my words that's on my board, but some of my words that are on my board is great, powerful, queen, I am chosen, I am free, I am free, I am free, peace, I am priority. I am happy. I am beauty. I am chosen. I am spirit. I am quality. I am 360 degrees of life. I am one. I am important. And above all, I am me. And so much more. So, hi, I am so very much over my time, which was only supposed to be 5 minutes. And I am at 8. But anyway, I just want to say that I am so very, very excited about the remainder of this workshop. I'm glad that one of the things to start off the workshop is to actually create the affirmation board. And I'm really looking forward to the journey that this affirmation board is going to take me through for the for the remaining 6 months. How about that? Well, chat with you soon. Smooches.